Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy holidays to you. Who is excited? I am so excited about the holidays. Now, I do not have a tree yet. I have not trimmed anything, but I did go to the store and get some apple cider with some cinnamon sticks, some star anise, and also some orange peel. And I peeled it yesterday, and we were very festive as we were doing our homework around here. So I've got my kids waiting for the weekend so we can start doing lots and lots of fun holiday things. I'm so excited to welcome you to the Artisan Made Show today. For those of you who don't know, I'm Donna Maria, the founder and CEO at the Indie Business Network, and we all have a passion, right? I know you have a passion. I have a passion, and my passion is sharing artisan made and handmade products that are made with love and care with you. That's my passion. I don't know where it comes from. It's like a spiritual thing with me. I get so fired up to be able to share these amazing products with you, and also not just the products but also the stories of these wonderful men and women who make these products all across the country. I feel like I get to visit their towns and cities every single time I have a conversation with them. So I want to give this experience to you as well, and also give you an opportunity to meet them, hear from them, learn a little bit about their experience, let them inspire you, and then also have an opportunity to buy products that you cannot get on every street corner. They're just not available everywhere, and they're so amazing. And we have, as we always do, an amazing artisan entrepreneur on the show today, and I'm just thrilled to introduce you to her. Her name is Stacia Guzzo, and she is the co-founder of the Handcrafted Honeybee in Tehachapi, California. Welcome, Stacia.
Hi, Donna Maria. I am so excited to be with everybody this morning.
Well, I love where you're sitting right now. You are sitting in your manufacturing studio, and I can see bottles and jars, and I see beautiful, well lit place to make wonderful products. I see how neat and organized it is, and I want you to tell us a little bit about that. But first, Stacia, I just want to introduce you to everyone by way of your story. Like, what is your entrepreneur story? We love hearing those. Tell us how you started the Handcrafted Honeybee, and what's all the fun stuff we need to know that's behind the brand.
Sure. I've been making skincare for about 6 years now. And I started actually with a different business. We were hobbyist beekeepers, my husband and I. And while I was pregnant with my very first son, we had our first honey harvest and we're trying to figure out what to do with the leftover beeswax. And I thought to myself, well, I could learn to make candles or I could learn to make lip balm. And I learned to make lip balm from a recipe in a kit that I got off the internet. And I hated it. I hated the lip balm. And I thought to myself, I could do this better. And it started me down a path of learning and exploration, learning about cosmetic chemistry, learning about different ingredients, figuring out different ratios and how to make the best formulas possible. And soon it wasn't just lip balm. I started making soap. I started making lotion bars, eventually deodorant. And local places just started asking if they could sell my stuff. And I fell in love with making. But my heart has always been with teaching. I'm a teacher by trade. I was a teacher before we moved up to Tehachapi. I taught on the high school and elementary school levels and got my undergrad degree in teaching as well. And so I can't get teaching out of my blood. And even in making skincare and having this small business where I was making it and selling it locally, I wanted to teach. And so I started teaching soap making classes and I started teaching lip balm making classes. And the more people came to my classes, the more we heard the feedback. Oh, I wish my sister in New York could have taken this class with me. So that's where the genesis of the kits, that was where it started, was trying to become a teacher in a box. And we began Handcrafted Honeybee in January of 2014 as an independent company. Originally, it was to just have a DIY kit for those different products. But earlier this year, late last year actually, we realized that most of the people that were buying our products were women that were buying for their daughters and granddaughters and nieces and younger sisters. And the primary people that were learning from our kits were girls and teens and tweens. And so when we rebranded earlier this year, I decided to go whole hog into my passion and make this a fully educational kit. And so now our kits are geared toward an educational experience for girls of all ages that engages both sides of the brain. I include science projects. I include design aspects where they can stretch their creative muscles. And the idea behind it is that both the right and the left hemispheres are engaging at the same time. And that helps with all sorts of things. It helps with language development. It helps with balanced problem solving skills as girls get older. So it's more than just a project. It's something that goes a little bit deeper and helps girls with skills that they can learn beyond just making skincare.
Right, right. And I love so much of what you're saying. What you have done is combine your professional background with something that you love to do, with your passion for empowering girls. And really anyone who wants to learn chemistry by way of making a beauty product, or make a beauty product and also learn chemistry while you're at it. And so much of being successful as a parent is helping your child learn through play.
Yes, exactly.
And so that's what you do there. And your products are made, I mean, the colors are so beautiful, and I want to show people a little bit. But the next thing I want to make sure that everyone knows is that Stacia has been, just in the couple of years since she really started the Handcrafted Honeybee and began to offer these kits and these learning materials, is she has been so active in the business community. Stacia has been involved in the Etsy community. She was one of just a few people from all over the country who was chosen to accompany some Etsy managers and executives to Capitol Hill to advocate on behalf of small business owners. I mean, you know how many people sell on Etsy, right? So she was one of a billion, right? Just a few people that were selected. And she's also been a finalist in the Martha Stewart American Made Show, also a billion people who would like to be featured by Martha Stewart, and she was a finalist. And so you really have access to someone who's bringing so many different facets of learning and sharing into one product line that is so exciting. And Stacia, the girls who buy your products and their moms are like totally thrilled, not just with the product, but with the result that their children get from feeling so excited about learning after they use it to make something, right?
Yes. So one of the things that makes me so excited to hear, one of the pieces of feedback, is that many of the girls and young women who use our products feel like they've accomplished something when they're done that they didn't think that they could do, or that they thought would be way harder than it actually was. And so that makes me, one of the reasons that I love that so much is because I want girls to really feel empowered to go beyond what they currently think they're capable of, to push that, to embrace how smart they are, to embrace how capable they are, the potential within them. That really is at the heart of the brand that I'm trying to cultivate. And so when I get that kind of feedback, it makes me realize that we're on the right track, and it just makes me want to do more of what we're doing.
Right, right. And you know, it's great because, and I want to share with you guys who are watching some of the comments that we've received from people who wanted to share with you how much they love Stacia's kit. So one of them says, I'm so excited to give this as a gift to my niece. The packaging is awesome. We're going to let you see the packaging in a second. Just hold on. But check this out. As a scientist and a mother of 2 daughters, it's so important to me to encourage our girls to embrace science. That's why I absolutely love what this company stands for. I bought this kit to give as a Christmas gift, and I cannot wait to share it with this little girl that I bought it for. Keep spreading the STEM love. And that's from Wendy H. So you get these kinds of comments all the time from people who understand that your products are not just a clay mask, although that's a nice thing, but also something that you can learn from. And speaking of clay masks, let's go ahead and share. So, Stacia, why don't you show everybody what the box looks like, fresh out of the wrapping when it comes in the mail.
So this is what the clay mask looks like, the clay mask kit. And I also include on the bottom there, I don't know how well you can see on the screen, but I talk about the 5 different clays that we include, as well as the 2 additives, everything in all of our kits. It's all included, it's all pre-portioned. So you shouldn't have to bring in any more ingredients. There's nothing that you need. There's a few kits where you might need something like a jar to heat something up in. For our lip balm, for example, you'll need to melt it. But for the clay mask kit, you don't need anything but what comes in this box. We talk a little bit about, here's me and my husband and our 2 boys, and we talk a little bit how we got started in our kitchen, and now we have this home adjacent studio and 3 rooms of our house that we run this business out of. And then on the back, there's just a little bit more information. This part is really cool because there's a secret website in all of our kits at honeybeeheroines.com, and there's a code that's given in the booklet inside the kit that the girls can log on to, and they can get more information about the ingredients, more information about where things come from, other extended activities you can do with the kit. There's also some interviews that we're trying to build out. There's what we call a dream proclamation or dream declaration, where they can print out their big dream for their career and their life, and they can hang it in a place day. So inside, so that girls feel like it's something that really is their own.
I absolutely love that. So she showed you what the outside of the box looks like. And let me just tell you, when you open the box, well, let me just tell you this. It's a box. This is like your 3-year-old could wrap this in gift wrap. Okay. So that's the first thing I thought of, because wrapping, I have young kids. I have to do it in the quiet at 3 o'clock in the morning. So nobody knows I'm doing it because Santa. And so I just, they're a little bit older than that now, but I'm kind of used to doing it late at night. So I can at least have some surprises for them. And this is a box, which is so, so easy to wrap. So let me just tell you that, first of all, it's very, very easy to wrap. And then when you open the box that Stacia showed you, your box comes, as she said, with this very easy to remove cover, right? So you can take that off, and then you can do your reading, and you can have all the information that you need away from the box. You go take your laptop, you sit down with your secret code, because girls, we like to go off and kind of do things on our own and geek out a little bit with your secret code. And then when you open it up, what you see here is such a gorgeous representation of just specialness. I mean, how often do you see products that are put together this well? And so every detail has been considered. Everything is neatly packaged. It's not going to break in shipping, and you have everything you need. Look at these clays. Okay, so we have all these clays. We have the bentonite clay, so you can learn about minerals that come from the earth, or clays that come from the earth. We have rose clay. We have colloidal oats. Also, we all know how good that is for our skin, right? We also have Rasoul clay. Look at that. That comes from an international destination. We have French green clay, obviously also from another international destination. We have milk powder. Can't go wrong with that when it comes to making masks for your face. And then we also have kaolin clay. And it comes with a spoon, which I just dropped, so I won't show you the spoon, but you all know what a spoon looks like. And also some labels for you to label the jars that also come with it. So, I mean, you have everything that you need. You can add some stuff, as Stacia mentioned, but you have everything in here in the kit for a fun project. And there's no reason why you can't get 2 or 3 of these, because we all need some rainy day projects for our kids, right? or on a snow day, it's like, what are we going to do? Going to give them something fun to do like this. And they don't even know they're learning, right, Stacia? And then I love this beautiful card with Stacia and her family here. So Stacia, you've got other kits as well in addition to the clay kit. Well, first of all, tell us how much the clay kit costs so that we can know that, because I know some people, you may be on your lunch hour, you may need to run. Handcraftedhoneybee.com, click on the shop link, and you'll be taken straight to a page, and the clay kit is right on the top row, so you can easily buy it. Tell us how this ships and how much it costs, Stacia.
Yes, so I do want to mention, in case people are wondering, in that little instruction booklet, I have recommendations for the different amounts of each type of clay. If you're wondering, like, oh, how would I know which clays to put in there or what they do? In that little booklet, I have recommendations of for what type of skin you have, how much of each clay you should use. And because there's 2 different jars, you can actually make 2 different masks. So you could make a weekly treatment for sensitive skin. You could make a spot treatment mask. There's a lot of liberty there. And then you would store it dry. And every time you want to make your own mask, you take a little bit out, and then you add the liquid of your choice. And that liquid could be different every time too. It could be milk, it could be water, it could be coconut milk, all sorts of things. So this is a really neat kit, and I help guide you. You're not on your own in terms of figuring out what to do. The kits,
and is this the booklet here?
That's the booklet inside, yes. And then there's also
so the booklet.
Behind that booklet, there are also little information cards about the clays as well. And in the newer versions in our lip balm and lip gloss kits, there, instead of cards, they're worked into the booklet. But there's little information to extend the activity part of it, the science part of it. All of us.
And let me just say this too, for those who love to make clay masks like I do. There are multiple things in your refrigerator right now that are perfect for this. So Stacia mentioned a few because I've done this a lot. Let me tell you some more. Sour cream, any kind of juice, buttermilk, just almost anything that's yogurt, right? So you've got some yogurt. You can put, distilled water. You can, if you have a hydrosol or any sort of like a rose water, you can use that. There's just no end to it. And with Stacia's instruction booklet, you can actually choose the ones that make you feel best and the ones that match your skin type the best as well.
Right. And we have a lot of moms that this holiday season, especially because it makes 2 jars, that have bought the clay mask to do with their daughter. And they can take one mask and the daughter can take another. So it's a fun activity for them to do together. So that's another idea of a way to use it if you're looking for something to bond with your tween daughter or teen daughter. Sometimes it's a little hard to buy for girls that age, and that might be a nice way to think about doing it too. So
yes, and speaking of that, we have a comment because I have my phone here, so I'm getting comments from the people who are with you out there, chatting with you, and we're so excited to have this. So one of your customers, Anne-Marie Esposito, says, we have used the kits for tween parties and sleepovers and rainy days and mom and daughter time. So I know sleepovers are big. When my daughter has them, it's like, what are they going to do? I don't want them to be like on the phone all night. Give them something fun like this to do, and they just love it. And it's amazing what they come up with. I mean, you can smash fresh fruit and put it in these masks.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And I don't think I mentioned yet, but all of our kits are $28. And the nice thing about them is, especially this clay kit, it gives you enough clay. Even if you did a mask on a weekly basis, it would last you probably between 4 and 6 months. So there's a lot of stuff in there, and it will last a really long time. It's a project that will last long after the box is thrown away. It's something that girls will have a tangible reminder on their bathroom shelf of something that they did that they can be proud of. So that's a nice thing too.
I love that point too, and I'm glad you made that point, because when I first started making natural masks many years ago, I would like glop so much mask on my face, it would just like never dry. It would never dry, and then I'd have to wash it off, and there would be masks everywhere, all over the bathroom. And I'm really glad that you made that point, because a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to have, a 1 inch thick mountain of mask on your face for it to do any good. A little bit of the mask will, do its work, because it's that powerful. So thank you for mentioning that, Stacia. You also mentioned you have an incentive as well in terms of the shipping, right?
Yes. So I know that we're getting close to the holidays, so I wanted to offer to everyone that's watching, if you choose our flat rate $5 economy shipping, anytime between now and Monday, I will upgrade you automatically to priority shipping so that we can give you the best chance possible of it getting under your tree before Christmas.
So how do we do that? Do we just click the $5 and it's an automatic upgrade?
I will automatically upgrade it when I ship it out. So if you want to make sure, you can put a note in the comments if that makes you feel more comfortable. But it's really important to me that the people that buy these right now, they're most likely buying them for gifts. So I want to make sure that it gets under your tree. I want to value your investment in my company, and I want to show you how important that is to me too, and how much I appreciate it. So I will automatically ship it out priority.
And you will also ship it direct to the giftee, right? Like, so if you don't want to receive it and lose that time, you can have it, you can pay for it yourself and ship it to the person that you want to deliver it as a gift to, right?
Correct. And when you're in your cart, the cart area of the website, there's a little box right above the special instructions. It says something like customize my gift. It gives you the option, just like when you gift wrap through Amazon, for $4, we'll put it in really pretty snowflake glitter gift wrap. And I'll do a handwritten card as well. So that's one option that you can have if you're looking to send it directly to the person that you want to gift it.
That's lovely. And you said that expires on Monday, December the 19th. At what time, just so we can make sure?
Yeah, the priority shipping will expire. Let's say I'm trying to think about what time, the last time that I can get it out reasonably to the mail carrier. I would say if we could do it by 12 Pacific, I could still get it to the post office in time for it to go out with that second shift of mail.
Okay, 12 p.m., so in the afternoon on Monday, December 19th. Okay, good. We have to make sure we make that clear, right? Okay, so check it out, you guys. Look at this. In addition to the kits, look at this cute little smart lip balm kit, the Undeniable Chemistry. And look, it's like a little pocket protector deal. Check it out. Comes in this cute little package. I put the package over there, a little like a cello wrap. So it's nice and neat and pretty. Tell us a little bit about this. Oh, there it is. You have it right there. Tell us about the Undeniable Chemistry Smart Lip Balm Kit for smart girls.
Yes. Well, this one's the lip balm set, not to be confused with the lip balm kit. Because we have if you wanted to make your own lip balm, we have a kit for that. So that's one option. But this one is already made for you. And the idea behind a lot of our pre-made products, our brand in general, as I spoke before, is that we want to celebrate girls and women feeling proud of being smart, celebrating their intelligence. And so our pre-made products also have design elements that help to support that mission. This particular Undeniable Chemistry lip balm set, each one of the lip balms has a different neurotransmitter on it. So for example, this one has, the coconut cream has glutamate, the honey has serotonin, the black cherry has dopamine, and the peppermint has norepinephrine. And all of those labels have those different neurotransmitters, basically because we want you to know that knowledge is empowering. These are neurotransmitters that happen in your brain, in your body every single day. So we want to help you know what's going on in your body. Because the more you know, the more empowered you are with your own, with your body, with knowing why your body is doing what it's doing. So then these 3 or 4 cards come in the lip balm set tucked behind the lip balms. It has the neurotransmitter on the front, and then on the back, it explains to you what that neurotransmitter does, the role it plays in your body, why it's kind of cool. And so you get to learn more about your brain. You have an awesome lip balm. You have something that will last you a very, very long time, that will keep your lips very moisturized, but you also get to learn about how awesome your brain is. So that's what's really fun about this set. And it's perfect for the science lover in your life as well.
Sorry, I was just talking and chatting away, right? Okay, so remember to unmute yourself. You got to love technology today, right? I have just been sniffing away. Coconut, peppermint, honey, and black cherry. My favorites are these. Yours may be different. I love the black cherry. It smells just like something I want to eat. But look at this. How adorable is this? Look at these little cards. I mean, it's almost like they're like the little cards I make for my kids when we do quizzes. Like, okay, get out your cards. We're going to quiz now and have the answer on the front and the question on the back. Look at that. Our brains just don't happen, right? They don't just happen. You know, they have stuff in them, and these things have certain functions, and you can treat your body in a certain way and increase the production of one or more of them and decrease others for your benefit in your life. So the long-term benefit of using these products are that you learn not only how to take care of your skin and your lips in this case, but also you learn about your body and about how your brain works and how you learn. I mean, I don't know of any other product that does all that and make you beautiful at the same time, because that's really important, especially for the girls who we're buying these products for, right? I mean, combining these things together for them, it's something that, especially for tweens, it's not something you see every day, right? I mean, you're a teacher, so you know that. And I have a tween daughter, so I definitely get this.
Yeah, helping girls to realize that it's not just this that makes them valuable, but this is one of the most valuable things that they can offer the world. That's part of what we want to spread.
Any casual stroll through a 13 or 14-year-old's Instagram feed will give you enough data to let you know how important that message definitely is. So, Stacia, again, we get the upgraded priority shipping when we click the button for $5 shipping at your website at handcraftedhoneybee.com until Monday, December the 19th at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That's the afternoon, not the nighttime, the afternoon, so that Stacia can get this to you priority mail in time for you to give it as a gift. And Stacia, so tell us a little bit more about the private community area that the girls get to participate in when they buy your products.
Yeah, so right now we don't have a community that they would join to communicate with each other, because the more we looked into internet laws regarding minors, the more I realized that wasn't necessarily something I could dive into yet at the size that we are. I would need a little bit more legal counsel in how to protect internet rights for minors. So we don't have a private community where they can communicate. But what it is a private part, a secret part on our own website that they log into. And they can go into the area that talks about their different kits and learn more about what those kits have in them, what they can do with them, extended activities, basically, if they want to take it a step further. There are interviews. Right now, we're slowly building. That's one of our goals for 2017, is to build out our interviews of mentors that they can learn about different people that have pursued their dreams in different fields. And so I really want to build out our video library of interviewing those different women. I have 5 or 6 different ones that I have lined up for 2017 that I want to add into there. So that's part of the website. We're also planning on 2017 to build out resources for different fields that girls can go into if they really enjoy a particular subject, what are the different fields that they can pursue both in college and in their careers. What can they pursue if they love English, if they love history, if they love math? It's not just becoming a mathematician. There are lots of things you can do with math that are really, really cool. So we want to build out a library of resources for that as well.
Like count your money. That's what you can do, math. That's great. And thank you for sharing that too, because we don't often remember the important point that when you're dealing with minors, you do need to be careful. And so once again, for all you moms and dads watching, this is another example of the care that Stacia and her team go to make sure that everything is created for you to buy, but for your minor daughters to enjoy. And that's very important because not all website owners take that precaution. And so you can be sure that if they're helping you be safe in that regard, that they're also going to produce a quality product for you. Now, Stacia, you should be interviewing yourself for those videos back there too, because you're an inspiration as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you absolutely are.
Was really fun for Rob and I to do recently was to take some of the things that I've learned in becoming an accidental businesswoman, and we created a series that goes along with our lip balm kit, the one I showed you earlier. This one, and it's called Girlpreneur Power. And I basically teach a girl how to use the lip balm kit to create her own business, what she would need to do to sell the lip balms. There are things that I wish that I had known even when I started my own business, just things that you need to think about: the cost of goods, who are you going to sell to, how are you going to sell it? But it's distilled down into a level where, a 10 to 14-year-old could understand. So that's a fun part too. I had a lot of fun doing that series.
I feel like you have so many bases covered, and we're out of town. I know there must be out of time, and I know there must be other bases you have covered that we don't have a chance to get to, but I will tell you that I have watched some of those videos, and as long as I've been in business, I watched them all the way through, and I was like, this is really good. What a really good reminder that I need to make sure I have these T's crossed and these I's dotted. So, and for your daughters to be able to learn that in an environment where they're also getting to touch things and have some tactile involvement, and where they're also doing it inside of a community of their friends where they're learning it together, that peer pressure is a powerful, powerful thing. And so whatever they're being impressed with outside of what you're providing, this provides an amazingly valuable balance to that and helps them to see that they can explore this side of themselves and other sides as well, but that this can be a priority and it's fun and they can do it together and empower each other and learn and grow at the same time. I love all of those things come together in this product. So once again, Handcrafted Honeybee. Let's take another look at the awesome. Okay, we have the kit. Full color. I mean, just makes a gorgeous gift presentation, not only for yourself, but your young girl unwraps this and sees all this color. And there's a young lady who, they can relate to. You've got the young lady on the back. We can relate to her too, because she's smart and we're all smart. And we were made to be smart, and we're going to get smarter and more beautiful when we use these products, especially because we're learning and making them ourselves. So remember to go to handcraftedhoneybee.com, click on the shop link, and get your last minute shopping done. Upgrade to priority shipping for free from Stacia as a gift. And make sure you do that by Monday, December 19th, so you can make sure that you get that benefit as well. So Stacia, any last minute parting words for the girls out there who are going to be getting these products?
Just have fun, have a great time. Remember how smart you are. Remember that only you can bring your personal unique gifts into the world, and they're meant to do great things. So whether you learn that and really recognize that from a kit, or whether you recognize that from an amazing essay you wrote, or whether you recognize that from something that you're going out and doing a play that you're putting on, or a sports game that you're participating in, or an amazing math problem that you just spent 3 hours trying to solve. Your brain, your body, you are capable and beautiful, and let's celebrate that.
Excellent. You are beautiful. Let's celebrate that. Stacia Guzzo at handcraftedhoneybee.com. Make sure you head over there right now or over the weekend and get your order in time for Christmas. Thanks, Stacia, and thanks to you, our shopping community, for joining us today. We're so excited to have you. Post in the comments if you get this product and let us know. Should we do some more shows? Should we bring Stacia back again? I think we should. Have a great day, everyone. Happy holidays and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.